I thought this would be a good spot because there's natural sunlight. Boy, was I wrong. Sitting in front of a white wall can get boring, so I thought I'd switch it up. Getting a Nintendo Switch was hard. It was essentially my version of toilet paper. Not like that. I started by calling a couple Targets.
Target Electronics, Samson here.
Hi, I was wondering if you know when you're gonna get the Nintendo Switch in again?
We have no idea. Target Electronics, this is Todd.
Hi, I was wondering if you know when you're gonna get the Nintendo Switch in again?
We might next week.
Do you know what day?
No.
After all that disappointment, I decide to just go in person, so I go in Sunday morning, and they tell me the shipment's coming in Tuesday morning. So I go in on Tuesday morning. It's 6 o'clock, and I will be standing in front of Target at 6:30. And I'm in my car because it's raining. And lightning. So I excitedly power walk into Target, only to find out the shipment came a day early, on Monday. And I was too sad to film that part. Then I managed to find a Target that had 9 gray ones in stock, ordered it for pickup, drove 18 miles, and jumped in celebration. It's later in the day and I had to go to a different Target, but it was a success and I feel like this is my newborn child or something. Here it is. I've never been one to call objects he or she. I've considered it, but it just didn't feel right. Over time, I might get attached enough to name it and give it a gender, but we will see when and if that happens. I find myself just staring at my leaf pattern and green Nintendo Switch skins sitting on my dresser. They deserve this type of attention though. I wanted gray because I wanted to put a skin on it. I didn't want to have a skin and then have like red and blue for the Joy-Cons. I was a little more picky with the brand I used for the Joy-Cons. I used D brand because they're supposed to be least likely to damage. I think years ago they had issues, but they've gotten a lot better, and I've watched videos where people take them off and they came off pretty well. I'm just gonna let the camera focus on this for a second because it deserves it more than me. I went with Sticky Bunny for the dock skin because they have a lot of really nice patterns. So does Decal Girl, but D brand just has kind of bright colors. They don't have pastels or a lot of patterns, and this shouldn't be too damaging if and when I ever take it off, but I love it so much, and I would definitely recommend Sticky Bunny. They're not too pricey. I mean, this skin was $20, but I'm obsessed with it. And these skins were $4.99 each plus shipping. We all have to admit how satisfying it is to watch people apply things. So I'm just gonna show you a quick time lapse of me applying this. It's not a tutorial by any means. You can find those online, but you know it's kind of satisfying to watch. You use a hot hairdryer to heat it up and curve the skin around the edge. I didn't have my own because hairdryers turned my hair into a dandelion, so I borrowed my roommate's. I think it turned out pretty well overall. 95% of the reason I got the Switch was because of Animal Crossing. I will shamelessly admit that because there's no shame in Animal Crossing. I played it all growing up, and I wasn't even gonna get the Switch until my brother's girlfriend was talking about Animal Crossing for like 5 seconds, and then I'm like, nope, I'm doing it. And I wanted the Animal Crossing edition, who didn't, but I was way too late for that. But now I got a little leaf theme going on, and I love it. If you're still watching this, you're either my mom, my dad, or just a really awesome person. If you liked it, please give it a like, please consider subscribing, and if you like weird things, please consider subscribing. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. I found out